We're actually around the back of this neighborhood right now, where there's virtually no security. But if you go to the front of this neighborhood, security is everywhere. They're trying to gentrify this area. This is kind of right in the heart of Shanghai, right next to West Nanjing Station. Very close to Starbucks actually, but you know, we didn't go there. This is just a really incredible neighborhood, and I can't believe it's all been abandoned. What will happen though is that the city is going to gentrify this whole neighborhood and probably sell it for hundreds of millions of yuan, maybe even billions of yuan, because this is prime real estate. Real estate is so valuable here in Shanghai, and this is right in the center where all the tourists like to come. It's right next to a subway station too. Very convenient if you want to come and look around this neighborhood. I'm in a kitchen right now, and one of the amazing things about it is it still smells like grease. Chinese people use a lot of oil, a lot of grease when they cook, and you can smell it, you can feel it in the air. It's stuck to every surface. Here, have a look at that. See years and years of disgusting grease. Something that's interesting in these abandoned places is that the Chinese will actually use these paper seals on doors, and these have the information which includes the people who are sealing it up and also the date that has been sealed up. So if you see one of these that's been ripped through, it means that someone's been in there basically. You can see that this one has been stamped by the Shanghai security, probably like the city security agency, but interestingly, this one's got no date on it. It just says 2000, but no date. Difficult to tell how long this one's been empty for then. But you can see that these are magnificent buildings. They're so beautiful. Look at some of the design features there, like the wooden coving around the edges. There's a lot of attention to detail there. Here you can see we've got a wooden trunk. It's very common that you'll find these big trunks in old Chinese houses, and these in Chinese are called qiangzi, which basically means like a box. But traditionally these would have been for keeping maybe your linens, you know, like your blankets, and things that would get passed down through the family would often be kept in these. These days people don't tend to hold on to their ancestors' belongings anymore. But this would be an important part of furniture in any traditional Chinese family's house. Let's have a look, see if there's anything inside it. No. Completely empty, but still a really nice piece of furniture. This is the entrance to another alleyway. You can see there's actually a security camera at the top there, but I don't think anybody's watching. I can't actually get into the next alleyway because that's all locked off and the gates is pretty secure. But there's several alleyways here which are all parallel to each other. I'm not sure if that's the sound of a security guard or not. I hope it's just the wind. Oh wow, look at these mirrors. That is super creepy. I think there's someone else in here. I'm sure I heard someone in here. I could hear footsteps. That's so weird. I definitely heard footsteps. It sounds like there's someone right on the other side of this door. Fuck me. I am certain I heard someone in here just now. I mean, I'm really not fucking joking. It definitely sounded like there was someone walking on the other side of that wall. I don't know if I should go upstairs now. I think there might be somebody upstairs. Fuck it, you know how crazy I am. I'm gonna fucking have a look. Shit. I think somebody might live in there still. These all look like children's rooms. Oh, that's so weird. Look, they've measured somebody's growth on here. I don't know, it doesn't say what year it began. That is so weird. Oh, this one says 2001. 2001, 2003, right up to 2008. 178 centimeters. Quite a tall guy. I think is that a poster of Cindy Crawford? Yeah, Cindy Crawford. You can see behind me there's a pigeon coop. Chinese people are pretty keen on keeping pigeons, but you don't see many in Shanghai these days. We're actually really lucky that we can get into this alleyway because most of the others are blocked off and there's heavy security everywhere. I'm actually really surprised that we've been able to get into this alleyway. I really don't want to get caught in here though. Especially by that ghost that lives. Fuck me. I thought that was Cindy Crawford standing behind me for a minute. You can see I found another family shrine. This one is a bit more simple than the others, but you can imagine there would have been like a photograph of your ancestors just here, and then they burn incense. We've seen that in a lot of places, and it's pretty creepy. I think they've got some wind chimes. If I hear those going off, I am going to shit my pants, seriously. Wow, this is such a sunny room. This is beautiful. You can see they're kind of demolishing this whole area. I can't go too far out, but you can see the alleyway. You can see the alleyway. We're on a balcony right now. You can see there's like a demolition area that's been cleared just behind us. That's right next to the subway station. I can't go out there because I don't want to get spotted. Shit, that was a bit too loud. You can see some of the beautiful architectural style in here as well. So you can see these frames which are mounted on the ceiling, and it gives it that real like French concession feel, which you see a lot throughout Shanghai, but it's actually kind of, you know, a lot of it's disappearing or is being renovated. So it's really unusual to actually find places like this where we can just look around. Here you can see the balcony that I was just standing on, and you can see it's got such beautiful architectural style, like many of these houses. There's an irony here, and the irony is that these buildings are actually protected by the cultural relics departments of each of the cities. The problem with that is that when they're protected, that means you can't develop them. You can renovate them so they look, you know, basically new again, but nobody's really interested in doing that. And so a problem that you'll find in a lot of places is that these places just start to fall down. And in fact, that could be a strategy by local governments, because the place starts to fall down, people say it's dangerous, and then they demolish it. So basically, a lot of these places are just waiting for demolition. They're just waiting till they fall down and demolish them. And that's kind of sad, really, because these are really beautifully designed buildings. And you'll find this same situation all over China. I think I'm being followed right now, so it might be a good time to leave.